And President Trump is ramping up his immigration crackdown with a surge in raids across the country. ICE is reporting more than 1,100 arrests yesterday alone. Agents say they're going after the, quote, worst first, targeting those with criminal backgrounds. Now the new Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, is posting video of an ICE operation in New York. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky joins me for more on that. Aaron, New York is a sanctuary city, so how is that factoring into all of this, and what's the latest on these operations?
Well, if there is a criminal target, somebody wanted in a criminal case, in this particular operation that was targeted in the Bronx, it went after somebody who was a purported gang member who was involved in a home invasion in Aurora, Colorado. The authorities tracked him to the Bronx. Kristi Noem, the newly sworn Homeland Security Secretary, was there to personally witness this multi-agency operation. You can see the officer going into the apartment in an NYPD jacket there. So that's perfectly fine for the NYPD to participate in. Indeed, they're expected to, going after criminals. If there is a civil enforcement, merely the goal is simply to detain and deport. That's a civil function by Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and the NYPD is not involved there.
And now ICE says it arrested more than 1,000 undocumented immigrants yesterday, about 100 more than the day before. What do you make of that? Are we going to keep seeing that number climb?
Probably. That's what President Trump promised he would do. It seems he wants to expedite the removal of undocumented immigrants. He says going after the worst, most violent criminals. We don't know who all of these people are, so there's no way to verify whether they all have criminal records, whether they are all indeed violent. At least one person arrested in the Bronx today would certainly fit that description. But beyond that, we don't know much about who the individuals are or how they are prioritizing the list that they're going after, because these aren't just blanket raids on an apartment block, for example. They are targeting certain individuals where they have a known location and then sending in teams of multiple agents from different agencies and federal government.
Meanwhile, 5 Quaker congregations are suing the Trump administration over a new policy that allows immigration agents to search sensitive areas like houses of worship. The congregations say that that violates immigrants' First Amendment rights to practice their religion. Where is that headed now?
Probably to the Supreme Court, depending on how far both sides want to take it. But it is one of several challenges to different pieces of President Trump's early agenda in these first couple of weeks in office. We've seen similar court challenges to an effort to end birthright citizenship, to recognize only 2 genders. There's a transgender inmate suing over that. So we'll see how far the Quaker lawsuit gets, but I would expect more of them as the president prepares to sign more executive orders today.
All right, Aaron Katersky, thank you.